The problem's in that question with easy. Staying active is easy. Just move. If your heart rate's elevated, you're active. Because it's easy to do, it's also easy not to do. The big thing here, us being stuck at home, never before in history has the human being had more distractions around him or her. Phones, laptops, computers, TV, uh, books. If you find you've sat down and scrolled Instagram or Facebook for the last half an hour, kick yourself in the butt and look, my goal is to be more active. I've done this for half an hour. Let's do some housework. Let's get up, scrub some things. Let's clean the bathroom. Let's vacuum the floors, mop. Go out and go for a walk. It's it's fine to walk outside. You can just be active. It's easy to do, but that also makes it easy not to do. It's all about holding yourself accountable to the distractions and realizing it, and then countering it with some activity. Yeah, there are. In the day and age that we're in, we're lucky we got the internet and all those experts that love sharing things. Anyone and anyone can go and find a workout online and do that at home. And you see right now that gyms are closed, that there are absolutely so many PTs chucking up workouts online, including myself. Would be stupid not to. And you can capitalize that on for free. Just watch it, great, copy it. Well done. You're now worked out in your living room with an expert showing you what to do. The big thing that people would need to watch out for is the body has 7 movements for it to function. Functional movements that it can do. We got our push, our pull, our squat, our lunge, our rotation, and our gait, which is our walk. Right now, let's say that I'm online and someone's got a 30-day push-up challenge, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to do this push-up challenge for 30 days. And I get up every day and I'm just doing push-ups every day. So I'm doing one of those planes of movements, the push-ups. Now, those muscles that do the pushing action are going to get stronger, right? But we've got adjacent muscles that do the pulling action. So as you get stronger at the push, those muscles tighten up, they get stronger, they over-dominate the other muscles. All of a sudden, the muscles that do the pull are stressed out and we're starting to get neck pain, back pain, things like that. So we need to ensure that if we're following workouts willy-nilly online and just go, ooh, that looks cool, I want to try it, make sure we're hitting the 7 functional movements of the body equally. Otherwise, we're adding the chances of us eventually getting injured or causing more pain. And we're not here, fitness isn't about causing pain in other areas, it's about relieving it. We all want to move better, we all want to feel better. We need to be able to move better and feel better as we get fitter. So targeting every one of those 7 movements and making sure that we're not just overdoing one of those. Yes, of course. Like, for example, if you check out my YouTube page, Josh Avison Fitness, there's 743 exercises on there, 300 or so exercises that have zero equipment in them at all. I've currently done a 9-week program for people that they can do at home in their living rooms with zero equipment. You can use anything. We've all got things. I'm sitting in a chair. This chair weighs maybe 5 kilos. You can do a lot with 5 kilos. I mean, it's a bit awkward. It's a chair, but like that picture frame that's on the wall over there, that probably weighs a kilo. There's things I can do with that. Just take it off the wall, move it a few times. The corner of heavy furniture, the corner of a couch, the corner of a coffee table, the dining room table, there's things like that. You do not need gym equipment. People have been getting fit and healthy for years. Equipment and the stuff that we see in gyms today just make it easier. In fact, it's actually making it us lazier because we're able to sit down on this machine and there's 2 things here that we can load plate weights on and just go rah and build these massive chests and deltoids and hack squat machines that we can lay on a rest with 2 big padded pillows here, and we've put 100, 200 kilos on and we just lower ourselves down on the cushioning parts that are attached to us, and we build these massive quads. Like, these big machines are making us lazier. It's making it way easier to get results and to build size and build your strength and physique. But we, over the years, I guess we've just lost the ability to manipulate our bodies to enhance it. Calisthenics guys. Calisthenics don't have a gym. They have a bar. Some would argue that, they don't have legs, and all the memes online, skinny legs, skit leg day all the time. The things I've seen them do is incredible. The flips and stuff that those guys can do, and all it takes is a couple of leg days a week, some lunging, some hinging, picking up some heavy furniture and just holding it like an odd object and just doing squats like that. It doesn't take long to develop some strength in the legs. But the upper body and the core strength that those guys have is unbelievable. I'll challenge them to overtake most people in their upper body strength and their core strength that go to the gym 5 days a week. So our ability to be able to get strong and get fit without equipment, there are hundreds of things you can do. If you have absolutely no idea, find an expert, tell them to write your plan. Literally hit me up and I'll send you 9 weeks right now of everyday workouts where there is zero equipment and you can get into the best shape of your life. It's very, very easy to do. Definitely requires an expert to plan it though, because like I mentioned in that last one, and I only mentioned 6 of the movements as well, there are 7 functional human movements. You've got the squat, the lunge, the push, the pull, the hinge is the one I missed before, rotation, and someone's gait. Cool, so they're the 7 which I missed in the last video. But yeah, you have to plan all of them equally. Then on top of that, there's then your cardiovascular system. How much engine do you have in the tank to go? There's stamina. And there's aspects of all of those. But if you are favoring one of them, it can cause injuries. If you're doing a little bit in all of them, you're going to gradually get healthier and fitter, and I recommend that. But yeah, there's hundreds and hundreds of exercises you can do at home with zero equipment, just your body. Yes, now we're talking. Cool, health. Good. So every question that you've asked up until this point has been around fitness. Fitness, yeah, get me stronger. Yeah, fitness. It's great. It's one aspect of health, yet everyone thinks it's everything. Okay, so health is a balance of so many categories. It's you can't be too much in one side because it lowers another side. Health is a balance. Are you holistically centered around all of those categories? Now, there's so many. I'm not going to list them all. It's going to bore you to death, and this will go for 4 hours. What I do with clients to take the stress away from having to control everything and to just simplify it and give them topics that they can adhere to and have a system at home or in the gym or just anywhere in life, and make it simple for them to get a balance around their entire health, are 4 little categories. Cool. So we know the first one, that's exercise, fitness. Next one is recovery. The next one is fuel. Now notice I said fuel, not food, not nutrition, fuel. I'll go into that in a minute. And the last one, hydration. Cool. Exercise, we've gone through that. If you're covering the 7 functional human movements and you're getting the cardio that you want into specific to your goal, great, that's covered. Cool. You can't favor any aspect, get that holistically there. Bang, that's 1. If you're really good in that one but horrible in the rest, you're not healthy. You're fit, you're not healthy. Recovery, how's our sleep? How much energy do we have in the morning? Does it take us 2 hours just to roll out of bed? How are our organs? How is our body? Are we actually recovered and ready for what we're about to give our body for the day? Fuel. Now, the reason I said fuel is everything that we consume, our body over the years has... Oh, there goes the phone. Our body over the years has adapted to take nutrients out of that, feed the body those nutrients, and that is our fuel that we use. The Western diet today is not fuel. It's the slowest killer for us. Yeah. If you want to be murdered, keep eating those hot dogs, keep stressing your organs out with this fake food that we buy today. Fuel the body if you can fuel it. Give it real foods, fruits, vegetables, meat, dairy, grains, all of them. As the government are always pitching to us a wide variety of these foods. Again, create balance. Then your nutrition's balanced. You have fueled your body correctly. That one's good. What was the last one? Hydration. These sugary, crappy drinks are not hydration. Hydration is water. Are the cells of our body hydrated? Cool. If you wake up in the morning, you go to the toilet, pee, the water's yellow, you're not hydrated. Sorry to tell you, you're not hydrated. We should be hydrated all the time. If you wake up, the first thing you do in the morning is make a coffee. You're not hydrated. You've just slept, hopefully, for 8 hours. That's dehydrating to the body. Can you imagine being awake for 8 hours? Just sitting on the couch doing nothing, but 8 hours being awake and not having a sip of water? You'd be thirsty, right? That's what we do every night when we sleep. The body doesn't just stop and we don't need any more water because we're asleep. We're at rest, but we're still requiring water. You should wake up, have some water, get it into the system, let it extract everything it needs to, let it hydrate the cells and hydrate the body, get all those functions going, and you can be on your way. If you can take care of those 4 steps, and again, same as the last step, get an expert to help you with these if you don't. All you need is a plan. Once you've got a system in place and you can just go, sweet, these are the things I have to take care of for exercise. These are the things I have to take care of for fuel. These are the things I have to take care of for recovery. These are the things I have to take care of for hydration. And you've got your checklist, it takes the stress right out of it. But if one of those 4 areas is not being met, throws everything out, and all of a sudden you're becoming unhealthy. That is a great question. I'm so glad that you said health instead of fitter. And the benefit of that is you said not a lot of options. Majority of those options are just our choices. We have it. Our body wants to be and is trying to be as healthy as it can. It'll get rid of toxins. It'll flush things out if it thinks you've been poisoned. It's trying to be healthy. It doesn't quite know what's great for it. It just gets rid of things that we aren't using. But the fuel that we give it, the hydration that we give it, they're options. Water's cheaper than a Gatorade. Don't go buy your Coke. Just have some water. An apple is cheaper than... Actually, it's probably not in this day and age. I was going to say cheeseburger. But yeah, they're little things that you can do to fuel it properly. Everything else is on us. The options of sleeping, go to bed. Go to bed a little bit earlier. You don't need more options for that. Just go to bed. The options for exercise, I've told you in the previous one, there are thousands of exercises you can do at home for free. Have no equipment. Ask questions from a professional. Get them to give you a plan. Once you have the plan for those 4 stages, world's your oyster. You're going to be in the fittest, healthiest state of your life.